And we are live. It's me again. It's that time. It's that time again. Welcome along, everyone, to my live YouTube stream. My name's Danny C, and let's get down to business for what is the final round of Jimmy Codger's British Touring Car Championship. I hope everyone's good, and I hope everyone is well. So let's get straight to it then. So for tonight's menu, I'm going to be providing you my point of view of my league racing championship, which of course it's the final round of the GB Codger's BGCC, and I cannot wait to go out there with my championship on the line, go out there, get down to business, do the talking on the track with that drive and desire, and when I get the job done, then I know that I couldn't have done a prouder job than what I can ask for. So most of all, I hope everyone is good. So we're just with a treat, like with a little something, as we've got Eggberg, who is one of the racers like from CC Sim, who's making his debut, of course, and he's got something special out of the in the garage, of which he's going to get out in a minute. So qualification is about to begin in less than 10 minutes. So what's going to happen, just to run through, is that there's going to be 10 minutes qualification, which of course will be a 15-minute sprint race with no tyre wear, no fuel consumption rate. And there's also going to be the a feature race with the reverse grid as well. So therefore that wherever you finish in the race will be put into a certain position. And so yeah, so we'll just Edberg's just fixing settings. So it's good to know good to know that, so we can see that the magic that and something special that Egbert is about to show. So therefore that he's going to be out in apparently a Volvo 940 estate or something like that. So it has been like a long season of the hard, clean, respectful racing, and so it's just like it's the final round, and there's a lot to play for sure. And then so with the standings, but just as it is, that there's obviously points table. So I'm leading the championship by 12 points ahead of Matty Cake, and then 34 points is yeah. So there's James as well. He's out in the Volvo. So we're just going to do a parade lap, and then we'll just get into the flow with things from there. So we'll get to the comments to some point, because I'm just on that one. So So this is pretty cool that to have an estate car back in the 90s, when Volvo did the estate. Then they weren't the only manufacturers to have an estate car. Honda did the estate car, which of course it's the Civic estate, which they did quite a bit back. Steady on, Smog. And Drew's giving him a nudge. So Drew's giving him a nudge as well. So I'm just gonna to like, well, now that we're doing the parade lap, then we could get some practice about underway, and then just get into the flow with things before the qualifying kicks off. Go, go, go. Just happy to let people by. So that was the parade lap of the Volvo estate, well, which Edberg was meant to be running it, but then obviously, in other words, he's in the BMW M2 competition, which is the car that we've used to be for season 3, which of course this is the final round of season 3. So obviously he's standing in for somebody representing the Volvo 850, which is cool to see. A Swedish driver in the Swedish car manufacturer. So we've got Legion setting the benchmark with a 32.2. So we've got somebody further up the front, and that's Smog with hazards on. So it didn't take me long to get into the 29s about having done a couple of parade laps behind the estate car. So qualifying's in less than a minute, so so there's Marty in the Ford Mondeo Valvoline. sending it onto the inside of Edbird in the Volvo. So I'm properly into the groove of it with the car and the setup behind it as well. So I'm just gonna pull over to one side, you know, just to save myself for the before the qualifying gets underway for the sprint. So we've got somebody. There's Marty. And then James just getting himself yeah, so that's the correct tyres and setup. So therefore, I'm just gonna. There's no stress, Edbird. There's no stress. It's all good. It's just one of those things. And good evening. Yep. Thank you, long buddy. Thank you very much. I hope you're well, my friend. And so obviously just got Smog doing some donuts in the first corner, and then just majority people, about some are just leaving like to get some more feel with the track, and then rest of them just chilling in the pits, waiting for the quali to get underway. So we've got Liam, who's managed to get back in the lobby. So we're just waiting there. Then there we go. Qualifying's underway. Good luck, everyone. Let's get quali underway. So obviously we had Matty Cake, who had to go for a toilet break. Probably gonna need one after the quali. First one out of the pits. So there's myself, Legion, Mighty Cake, 3 championship togethers running very much close together, as well as the driver standings, and as well as Audi and Nissan in the manufacturers. Let's do this. Not an ideal first corner, but I can make it up a next time round. What's it gonna be? Not the quickest lap, but more room to be improved for sure. This feels good. Bit late on the brakes. Just need to brake just a tad earlier on the run up to the chicane. Welcome along, Dan. Thanks very much, buddy. I hope you're well. What time's this gonna be? A 29.0. And that's whooped him Matty cake out to the opposition unless he could do something about it. Maybe like a few times shy, but it's enough like to get myself recomposing myself to try and get into the 28 if I can. Just need to finesse this chicane best I can. Really hooking a lap like Hamilton when he was in an era where he was literally putting everything together. This is it. Could this be a 28? Oh, Ollie. Nearly. So I just got that one car ahead also. It's alright, it's alright. Might be a 10th down, but so it's about putting it together like on the last sector. Nah, just not meant to be, but it's enough to get pole position, which gives me another point for the pole position, which increases my championship lead to 13. Whilst we wait for the qualifying to get finished, unless the position changes. Quick toilet break. 2 secs. So that's pole position for Danny C. Exactly what I needed to ensure that I get a good position also. Whew. So we've got myself on pole position, Matty Cake in second, Legion in third, Marty in fourth, Glowing in fifth, Drew in sixth, Butler in seventh, Johnny in eighth, Smog in ninth, Eggberg in 10th, Andy in 11th, Ruben in 12th, Storm in 13th, and Liam rounding out that one. So I got Legion, Marty, Andy. So before we think. So any moment that we should get the sprint race underway. So just need to keep my composure together. And you cannot write like the script any better when you have myself leading the championship, Marty Cake in second in the championship, Legion in third in the championship. So if my maths are correct, all I need is a win and hope for Matty Cake to finish fourth or lower to secure the championship. And speaking of which, we have the boss of Captain Colossus Racing. Captain, nice to see you, my friend. I hope you're well, and I hope all is well from your end too. And we're just getting started for what is an important race for many things. And Matty, Legion, if you're watching, good luck to you. May the best driver win. So, of course, let's get down to business and do the talking on the track. Yes. Just need to get off to a good start, get into the flow, and force people into mistakes, especially Matty. He said before that it's not his track, and then obviously he's more liable to spin, but we shall see how that goes as we're about to get the sprint on the way. Let's go. Got the start that I need. Legions have spawned like a bit at the back. This is disastrous for a restart. Huh? Okay. So something's happened, so it's a red flag. So something has happened there. Okay, so Apologies for any inconvenience. So it does keep the grid also.
Put it in and I'll go back on the stream.
Right, okay, edit event settings to practice race. Set by host. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so I'm wondering,
So what's going to happen there is
yeah, I'm wondering if there was a glitch there because it did just look like he went down the inside and then all of a sudden he wasn't there again. So it just suddenly disappeared. So I'm not quite sure what happened there. Let's just go back.
Sorry about this again, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not sure what happened there, but I'm not... Right. Okay, so we've got glowing. Can you please enter your car, please, mate? Cheers, dude. Right, so starting grid, mate. Right, go for it.
Okay, so on pole was Danny.
Yeah.
Then it was Matty.
Yeah, then Legion.
Then it was Legion.
Yeah.
apologies like for the inconvenience for those that are watching. It's just
Yeah. Butler.
Johnny.
yeah. So
Hang on. Then Small.
Yeah.
Ekberg.
Yeah.
Andy was 11th.
Andy was 11th. Yeah.
Sorry, Regan was 12th. Storm was 13th.
Yeah, that's it.
And then, yeah, because then Liam was dropped out.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, you've changed it to 3 laps. You've done it as race, not endurance race. There we go, that's better. Right, let's rewind.
okay, so that's that issue sorted.
What was it I was saying earlier about being professional?
That's gone out the window,
I
isn't it?
scuppered it. Yeah.
So that's is that going to keep the grid?
Hopefully it has. Once everybody's logged in.
Yeah, can everybody get in the car ASAP? Straight away, I need to get people in the car. Butler? Yeah, right.
He's in.
Yeah, that's it. Okay. Check grid again. Okay.
Yeah, just in case, just to make sure.
Danny, Matty, Legion.
Danny, Matty, Legion, Super Paul, Glowing, Drew, Butler, Johnny. Small, Ekberg, Andy, Regan, Storm.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's it. Cool. Right.
Right, apologies for that once more, but we got ourselves up and running again. So, right, so I'm on pole position still. Apologies like for the delay, but we get the race restarted. So, good luck everyone. Let's get down to business and do the talking on the track. Safely through. So we've got myself in the lead, Matty Cake in second, Legion in fourth, Marty in fourth, Legion in third. And Matike is getting pressured by the Nissan of Legion. Yes, Wally. Thank you very much, buddy. I hope you're well. I hope all is well from your end too. And for those who just don't know, Wally DJ, he has a YouTube channel. If you'd like to go and check him out, and he also too is into motorbikes and so on. For those that are watching, thank you very much for stopping by to say hello. So I just got Matty and Legion all over me as well. Just need to build my rhythm from there. No problem. No problem. Yes, I am racing in the GP layout for the feature. This is the sprint of it for the sprint race. I'm actually using all of the track to try and catch up with me. Yeah, very much appreciated support as always, Dan. Still some work to do. So I'm currently setting fastest lap to fastest lap. Yes, you do, mate. I also got the point for getting pole position as well. into the 29.1, so that's the fastest lap of the race, and then breaking the 1 second barrier, and Legion's all over him as well. And these two having a right scrap for P2. Literally pushing the car like they're leaving nothing off the turn. So I don't want to be thinking about the maths too much, so... So Legion's managed to get P2, but he's still like ahead of Maticake, who wants that second place back. He was to stand a chance of staying in contention with me. And obviously with Legion, like, well, trying to stay ahead of Matty, he just wants to maintain the lead of for the manufacturers for championship. And as it stands, it's a bit that there's only going to be a 2-point difference between Nissan and Audi going into the last race. But it could well change, so... So building up to what is nearly a 5 seconds whilst Matty and Legion were busy squabbling for second. Oh, Matty's had a moment. It looks like these two had it coming together. I don't know what's going off between Matty and Legion, but they've moved up, they've moved down like about, well, just a touch there, which really could like about, well, favour the drivers' championship chances for Matty. That's really, I can put him on the back foot for sure. So it's just getting into rhythm. Last couple of laps. And I've been super consistent to get into the 29s. 29. So we got Marty running in second place of fourth and Glowing Gold in third. Marty Cake in fourth, Legion in fifth. So I might have got another lap in, but so that's me taking the race win for the sprint. So well done to Marty and Glowing for finishing on the podium. Matty Cake and Legion 4th and 5th. What has happened to these two, I do not know until somebody tells me. So this is literally putting the championship title about ever closer into my hands, and that of course will affect the manufacturers championship as Audi take the championship lead in the manufacturers standings, with Nissan's Legion finishing in 5th. Around the final sector for what is going to be another race win to my name, my 4th sprint race win of the season. And of course, just need to navigate my way through the chicane for one last time. And of course, as we're about to get into the feature, it's still all to play for. I just need to make sure I just get the strategy at the right place at the right time, get the job done. And it's time to see who takes the sprint and wins at the Nurburgring. Get in there, Danny. This is it now. We're getting closer. It's not over until it's over. But we've got work to do in the feature. Let's keep going. Let's keep pushing. So we've got myself taking the race win. So once we do a bit of maths, then obviously I'm going to go for another toilet break, and then follow the be back in there for the feature also. Well, mind you that we've got lobby settings about to get changed over to the feature. Thanks a lot to Captain, very much appreciated. Thanks a lot to Dan, very much appreciated as well. Yes, Marty, welcome along, man. Well done for finishing second in the sprint. Really pleased for you. To say that this is your second outing, like, and not really much time spent on the car, then, well, hats off to you, buddy. Hats off for Ford. So, obviously, I don't really know exactly what happened, like, between Matty and Legion, but there must have been, like, a coming together, but it is what it is. But, this is where we are now. So, even yeah, it's as soon as like these saw Matty and Legion were battling over each other, while fighting for a position, then I was like, okay, now I just need to continue to focus on the job in hand by bringing that consistency. So it's going to be a headache for some that just to get the maths done, having got a pole, fastest lap, a win, and I led every lap of the race. So that's, of course, is a grand slam in any sort of race format between the sprint and the feature. So I'm pleased with that. So the job's not done yet because all I need to do. Where did Matty Caker finish? So Matty Caker finished in fourth. And before I got into the race, I got 2 extra points, one for the pole position, one for the fastest lap. So that's, of course, the race win is 20 points, so I got 22 points. Matty came home in fourth. So with a 12-point lead, we're going into the final race. It looks like I've got the job done, because 4 points gets you fourth place gets you 12, and I got 20, and all I needed was obviously fourth 9 points or more. So it looks like mathematically, if I'm correct, I'm the champion of the series. But I don't want to jinx it because it could well change. So somebody's hoping for a disconnect. That ain't happening, buddy. I just had to make sure that everything's in working order. So we've got somebody in so it looks like we've got a Danny C fan. It seems that way. I'm not going to get any peace and quiet after that. So, but yeah.
Danny's on two G7, Matty on 205, which is a 22-point gap. So it's between those two now going into this final race.
And speaking of the final race, here it is, the feature race. Drum roll out.
Yep, go on then.
Right, this is what they'll be waiting for.
So it's going to rain on the first part.
This is going to be interesting. Get your paddles, get your umbrellas.
Yeah, so it's going to be a wet one. So we're in for a wet race. So I'm ready to dance. I'm ready to dance in the rain. So what will happen like in my next is that we're getting into the 30-minute feature race, which of course you don't need like the required tire type for this one, which is one issue less. And so obviously that I just need to have another look of the exact lobby settings. So what you all have is six bars. So therefore, they're just get into the feature setup, change the tires because the congratulation messages are coming through. Oh. So I've got to what is hang on a minute. So I'm just gonna chill in the pits while I go for a quick toilet break. I'll be 2 secs. And I'm back. So as you can see, it's raining cats and dogs. I just thought that I just can't leave the lobby. I just want to go out there and enjoy it myself, Captain. And so it's just, well, as it stands, with a 22-point lead ahead of Matty Cake, and then obviously a point to me for the fastest lap, and then mathematically, it's impossible. It's impossible, for Matty to beat me in the championship. So I got the job done. I just want to hold it together. Because I just want to literally just go out there and then just enjoy it, because it's I don't know what to say. It's just like when mathematically when you want something, when you say something that mathematically it's happening, and then you know it's so we've got RO6, RO8, RO7 and RO8 again. So therefore they're just coming in over to the pit, starting on the inters. I had no problem starting on the inters because I done some practice and I just felt good in it. So thank you, Captain, and very much appreciated for your support. And put it this way, there's been times where that I always know that the important things in life do come first than what the sport of it has to offer, even this hobby. So I'm just gonna I'm just gonna go out there and just get the job done, because the pressures are off and got the weight off my shoulders, having got ever closer to the Drivers' Championship, and therefore I've seized it. So I just manufacturers are left to wrap up. So it's over to Audi a bit, if they can, if Audi, like the brand I'm representing, can get the job done. So I'm just right up close to Ruben. So we've got Butler in the Toyota, so he's been in very much everywhere on the paddock. So having represented Nissan, then Peugeot, Honda, and now Toyota. So obviously we've got small guy coming. We're doing donuts once more. So we're just about to get the feature race underway. So Legion's very curious to know the team points. So like as it stands, we've got Audi who've overtaken Nissan in the manufacturers. So if I finish just behind Nissan of Legion, that completes the clean sweep of the drivers and constructors. For one last time, let's get down to business and do the talking on the track. May the best driver win. Let's do this. Decent start up ahead as well. A little switch back on Marty. Somebody's had a moment there, but I'm just hanging it around the outside. Flying on the inters already, but wait until the rain gets heavier. Oh, somebody's gone way, way wide. And Marty's sending it in also. And Marty Cake's gone wide there. And Danny C goes through, and oh, just how far we're gonna make it through by a couple of places. Oh, somebody spawned. This is literally a fun motor race, that is. I feel good in the wet, but when the heavens get heavier and heavier, a lot of people are going to be sinking for sure. I'm coming to get you, Legion. Oh, he's gone a bit wide. Danny sees through. Oh, don't want to hit him. I mean, this is for the battle for the Manufacturers' Championship, but I don't want to do anything stupid. Oh, bloody hell! Legion just taking it very cautiously there. And the Legion's struggling to touch. Got Marty, like, who I believe he's on the wets. And I'm just driving around the outside of the racing line just to try and get a bit more speed out of the corners, but I just need to pit for some fuel a bit if I can. So James has got the message out, so I only need to finish behind Legion at least a bit in order to secure the manufacturers championship for Audi. And Marty's staying out, which is brave. So I just need to get some new intermediates on and then put on the wets. Not wets, but put some fuel on too. And Matike's got a 3-second penalty for crossing the line on the entry or on the exit. Marty comes in, so do his butler. And it looks like Drew's staying out for much longer, and Matty Cake's serving a 3-second penalty for crossing the track limit, the pit lane entry or exit. Misjudgment braking just a touch there. As the rain has stopped momentarily. Oh, Matty Cake's sending it in there also. He looks to be a faster car. Leach has gone off. Leach has gone off. And Drew stayed out much longer than anybody else in the wets, and he's going to go into the intermediate, so he's going to have the fuel advantage, of course. Ah, misjudgment braking once more. Good drive out of that corner. And Danny sees up to P2. Next up, Legion. Bloody hell. Fastest with a 2:13 on the inters. Look at the driving. Legion had to go defensive, and Danny C is going to send it around the outside as he takes the lead of the feature. Need the tyres to cool off as much as possible, as I'm only going to manage to get a few more laps in also. And Legion's coming in, and I'm staying out for another lap and another fastest lap to my neighbour as well. Even Matty and Legion, like Sal and Marty, as were on the wets. Be interesting to see what tyres are they going to come out in. And my intermediates are on the front right is gone. But I just need to safely get my way through the halfway mark also. Just need to put some fuel in also. While having a blast on the lap or two on the sticky stuff tyres. Just need to put enough fuel in to get me to the end. And that... Oh, Butler's got a 3-second penalty as he slipped off. And that just had to be super patient there. Drew's out on the wet stuff. Cheers, bud. Don't worry about the fuel. It's Tennessee time all the way. Unless something dramatic happens with the weather. Uh-oh. I said something. The rain is coming. Again. Just need to abort the fast stopper because look at the state of how quickly the rain is coming. Matty's in. Oh, Legion's gone off. So he's had a moment somewhere. I'm coming to get you, Legion. You know what time it is. It's DNC time. And we've got business to take care of. Because look how heavy the rain is pouring. Get the wetsuit, get the wetsuit. This is mental, that is. Patience, patience. Got him! Got him! We made it! We made it in one piece. Got enough fuel on board, so I'm not worried about that. I just need to bring it home. But what is everyone else on? We've got Drewbit, Matty Cake, and well, this is where we are now. Oh. It's alright. No stress. But this is where we are now. It all comes down to this. Where, after all the highs and lows, where every story has a beginning. When I was a kid, the one thing I wanted to be was a racer. And of course, from that moment onwards, I found something which I had to rediscover the love of motorsport. Whatever the platform. And it's all about today, where you have the man who has been consistent from day one and been on the right foot, like from the moment that we began pre-season testing to the moment we got into this stage, as we're about to witness a champion, of course, just about to come around and enter the last sector. He is the man who raises the bar, who raises the stats, and continues to strive through static levels, just about to enter the chicane for one last time, and you could see the crowd standing and giving me a round of applause. I once said it before, and you know what? Great things do happen for a reason. Around the final corner, and Danny C takes the checkered flag to become the champion of the world in Jimmy Codger's British Touring Car Championship. He kept going, he kept pushing, and he never gave up until the end. And you know what? Great things do happen for a reason. When it's Danny C time, it is Danny C time. As he has, of course, completed the quest of winning the championship. To anybody out there who dares to dream to achieve the impossible, if anybody can do it, you can do it too, man. Believe in yourself. Keep going. Keep pushing. And never give up until the end. Because life is worth living. Great things happen for a reason. We are the champions, my friend. I'll keep on fighting till the end. Da, 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 da. We are the champions. We are the champions. No time for losers, 'cause we are the champions of the world. Let's go! It's Tennessee time, man! I've done it! The Drivers and the Manufacturers Championship! Thank you. Thank you. Shadow, welcome along. Thank you very much. Captain, thank you. Dan, thank you. Marty, thank you very much. And well done on the win. Really pleased for you. And I'm just going to put... I'm just going to do some donuts for the crowd. And of course, when it's Danny C time, it's Danny C time. With enough wins on the board, the consistency has been my friend since day one. Having put everything together from the moment I began the season on the right foot to the moment we began the... Of course, what is another quest? Flashing the lights for the cameras. Thank you, everyone. So, which in that case, I'm gonna go into the interviews and I'll still keep keeping the stream live. Like from my perspective, I just want to enjoy the moment and yep. So I'm just gonna go into the interviews and then you'll hear me like a wall whilst I'm streaming from my perspective.
But yeah, no, I think really and truthfully that spin's basically what caused that fourth place for me there, because I lost so much time trying to get back on the track. It just
well, there's the other incident that was unfortunate with Matty. They're coming together, wasn't it? But
yeah, I don't actually know what happened there, because we sort of battled through the chicane. He went wide and I went up the inside, and then it looked like he sort of come back at me, and then he went round, and obviously I don't want to overtake
we'll
someone
find
like
out.
that,
But
so.
I just want to quickly, Team Audi, Danny C, are you in the house?
There's no better feeling than feel like you're on top of the world.
Danny, I'm going to roll. I'm going to get myself a smoke. The comms are all yours, mate. Danny, congratulations from myself and Adam. Season 3 winner of the British Touring Car Championship, held here at Nurburgring for the final. What a season you've had, mate. Absolutely superb. You've all provided excellent entertainment. But Danny, how was it for you, mate? How was that tonight? Did you think the Codger would be that evil?
You know what? Great things do happen for a reason, don't it? So
are you in the shower, Danny? Oh no, you don't.
I'm just letting it all soak in, like, as it's just from the moment I began the season on the right foot, from pre-season testing to the moment I got into this position at the Nurburgring and stood a chance of winning the Drivers and Manufacturers Championship, and as I kept going, I had to keep pushing and never give up until the end, and I just
it does sound like you're in the shower.
It's man, it's
dear me.
I mean, I'd just like to thank mostly to my family, my friends, and those that follow me, like wherever you're from, and for those of you who don't follow me also, then thank you for the motivation as well, and I'm sure that you'll appreciate the competition I provide you. So
shout your channel out, Danny. Shout your channel out.
And of course, that to do it like from my perspective, it's Danny C, which is the same as PSN name this time around, and to do it for the second time, it just makes it ever so sweet. I've done it. So, and of course, I also just want to thank Audi. So many Spencers to thank. Don't take it personal, mate, if I missed any names out, because there's just so many names to thank, so yeah, that obviously, what a way to finish off on the season with a win and almost winning on the feature. But what really matters is just the day that goes to the champion who came out on top.
Thanks again, Danny, for just showing your dedication and commitment to this. And we'll get a word from Matty. I'm sure Team BMW in the house. Matty, you pulled an absolute blinder. We thought Matty's got it here. We thought you'd gain a lot more positions when you pulled the master stroke.
What was that? I had no idea what was going on.
Well, you pitted for intermediates. Everybody else was on slicks.
Oh right. Oh well, I knew it was going to rain. I'd dearly done that a lap later, but no, I just had no idea what was going on. I meant to pit. I think I meant to pit inters before, but I picked a second set of wets, so I still messed it up anyway. So doesn't matter, really. I think I got about 3 pit lane penalties as well.
Oh dear!
And I couldn't work out where I was getting them. It must have been riding too much curb on the way.
I think it's on the exit.
I think I did get one on the exit because I was I think I was on slicks, and I thought, it's wet. I want to get straight onto the dry bit as quick as I can. And I'm like, oh no, of course. No, I think that was the first one, and I thought, track, the pit lane penalties is on. But yeah, I think I was getting them on the way in, so I don't know. So I had about 9 seconds worth of pit lane penalties. That could have been a different race.
But you gave it your all, and you provided us with some fantastic entertainment the whole season, Matty.
Cool. So I didn't spin, so I'm happy with that.
Well, this was we were expecting this. We were expecting a Matty drift show. Because we know you've got the good car control. But Adam, any questions from you? Any comments from you for these guys?
Well, just to echo what everybody's already said, and everything in the chat as well, congratulations to everybody. Congratulations to Danny, Matty and Legion for doing such a fantastic job all season. We obviously have to thank you for all your support and watching, whether you've been racing. It's been absolutely fantastic, and thanks to Jimmy, obviously, for putting on such a great show. It's whoever came out on top, as I said before, was going to be a worthy champion. But it's just been brilliant all season, and congratulations to everybody.
Give us a lap of honour, Danny, before we close the lobby.
Sure.
But well, ladies and gentlemen, that is season 3 done and dusted. I can honestly say I've enjoyed every single minute of it. There's been blood, sweat, tears sometimes. I've had to race these races that these guys have done. I've had to race them. Now you can understand how much that will pulling my hair out, what I've got left of it. But I don't just chuck a few figures together and chuck the random tiles together. I actually race the feature race 3 times to make sure it works, and yeah, safe to say I'm nowhere near these times, but the amount of effort that goes into it, and Adam in the background has been by my side for consultation and advice all the way through season 2 and all the way through from season 1.
And abuse, don't leave that out.
Well, yeah, they already know that, but hopefully you'll put that in a bag for about 5 minutes. But no, I can't thank you enough, Adam. And as we see Danny do one final lap of the circuit here, and then I'll close the lobby. But there is your winner, ladies and gentlemen, Danny C, Season 3 champion of Jimmy Codger's British Touring Car Championship here on GT7. So, what a season it's been. Absolutely incredible. I mean, we've been on the edge of the seats every race, haven't we, Adam?
Yeah, absolutely. The racing has been absolutely fantastic. Yes, there's been incidents, but it's a classic touring car scenario, isn't it? If it didn't have bumping and it didn't have incidents, it would be boring. The liveries have been fantastic, as we've always said, and yeah, what a season to win for Danny C. It's been probably one of the strongest and most difficult championships, I would have thought, in terms of calibre of drivers that have been entering in. That's not to single anybody out. That's not to single anybody out at all. We've had some great championships, but I think to win this one in the style that he's done it, he can be properly proud of that. And yeah, absolutely fantastic. Let's hope that we can follow this up with a season 4. That would be brilliant if we can do that.
Well, watch this space, ladies and gentlemen. After what we've seen this season, there will be a season 4. There you are, you heard it here. Do a donuts on the line, Danny, and then I'm going to have to... you exit the pits, do some donuts. There we go. Danny celebrating his win. Well done again, Danny.
Thank you.
Well done, mate. Right,
can I just say, like, thank you for running this amazing competitive championship, and for the comms, Adam as well, and Wally, of course, who also played his part in one of the races too, and and I just want to say, like, well done to Matty Cake and Legion, like, who've been keeping me on my feet for the whole season, even though that Legion did himself proud, like, to be there and thereabouts, and to those of us who took part, like, well, thank you ever so much for taking part and enjoying the competition, regardless where you finish. It's not about the winning, it's about enjoying yourself. And it's like I was saying before, that I jumped into the interview, and then to anybody out there who dares to dream to achieve the impossible, if anybody could do it, you could do it too. Believe in yourself, keep going, keep pushing, and never give up until the end, because life is worth living. And you know what? Great things do happen for a reason. And it feels like I'm just getting started for the next step.
Well, we'd love to see you on the grid for next season to try to defend your title, Danny. But just going to type a quick message in the chat.
We have to congratulate Southpaw as well on taking a fantastic win at the end there. Just seen him reminding us in the chat. Sorry, Marty. We kind of forgot about you a little bit there with concentrating on the championship. But a fantastic race from Marty there, winning that final race in difficult conditions. Played an absolute blinder.
His favourite conditions.
His favourite conditions. Played an absolute blinder, and hopefully he will be available to join us for season 4 as well.
Right, well, I'm going to close the lobby. I'm going to put the scapes on. I'm sure everyone's heard enough of us jabbering away. But I am going to be taking a break now. A well-earned break, and can hear everybody cheer.
Much needed.
Much needed, as well as you, Adam.
And that was the interview. And that was the interview with myself and Mr. Jimmy Codger for and others. And Yeah, so it's been a season to remember, with all the highs and lows and like in the bumper to bumper action and so, and you know what, as I said before, that great things do happen for a reason, and it's the big days like where I just feel like, have I done enough? Have I done enough? And then obviously to come out of it as the champion of the series, then it just makes it ever so much nicer. And but yeah, so that was the last round of Jimmy Codger's British Touring Car Championship. And, of course, Danny C and Audi win the Drivers and Manufacturers Championship once again. And for the second time, I've achieved that accolade, both accolades, the Drivers and Manufacturers. So I'd just like to thank you boys and girls for your continued support, and it's very much appreciated, and I enjoyed every minute of it. And so on that note, I'm going to have to cut short, and may you all have a great evening, great day, whatever you're up to. And from myself, Dennis C, most of all, take care, look after yourselves, until we go live once again on the next one as the champion of Jimmy Codger's British Touring Car Championship for Season 3. Take care, everyone, and bye-bye.